The recent OCBC scam signifies a step up in the persistence and deceptiveness of phishing scams involving banks. The scammers used a combination of well-orchestrated tactics to achieve a level of realism not seen in previous phishing scams. The government is therefore further strengthening the safeguards in digital banking channels and the broader ecosystem to help thwart this enhanced threat. So MAS and ABS have stepped up work on further measures to comprehensively strengthen banks' ability to deter, detect, and combat phishing scams. Members have also raised some useful suggestions on additional measures that can be put in place. So let me outline the key measures that are being considered with regard to banks. First, banks are working to further strengthen their fraud surveillance capabilities to identify suspicious and anomalous transactions. This includes credit card transactions. Most banks do have some rule-based parameters to trigger suspicion, for example, large transfers to a new recipient. But these parameters need to be expanded to take account of a broader range of scam scenarios. And beyond predefined parameters, MAS will expect banks to develop more versatile algorithms employing artificial intelligence and machine learning to detect suspicious transactions. Such algorithms should be based on multiple sources of information, including customer profile and vulnerabilities, past transaction patterns, account activity, and mobile device identification. I must caveat that while these advances will help, fraud monitoring systems are not a silver bullet. It is not possible to detect every scam. Second, banks should step up their ability to immediately block suspicious transactions and reach out to their customers to verify their authenticity. The transactions will be unblocked and processed only upon confirmation by the customer. Banks today do have some of these capabilities, but they are not consistent across various types of transactions. We are also looking into enabling customers to trigger a freeze on their own accounts without having to contact the banks if they suspect their accounts have been compromised. Third, MAS and the banks are looking to introduce additional customer confirmations, not just notifications, additional customer confirmations for significant changes to their accounts or high-risk transactions, such as changes in account holder details, activating a token on another device, fund transfers that are large relative to their overall balances, and overseas transfers. This will introduce some friction to customers carrying out genuine transactions. But we will all need to adapt and get used to these inconveniences in order to strengthen the security of digital banking. Fourth, banks are expanding the use of biometric technology in addition to passwords and OTPs as a means of authentication. This will add one more layer of security that cannot be easily phished by scammers to access a customer's account. Fifth, banks will accelerate the shift towards the use of mobile banking apps for customer authentication, transaction authorization, and delivery of bank notifications. If implemented well, it will be harder for scammers to abuse mobile banking apps.